Hey there guys, Aaron here. I've also got Wayne with me today. Basically, the other day I hacked my NES and I come across quite a few NES ROMs that are hacked. And they look quite interesting, so I thought maybe go through them. Unfortunately, my NES Classic seems to have some kind of issue with the sound, so it hasn't actually recorded any of it. So there's just some other music playing, but anyway, we're going to jump straight into it. So, Legend of Zelda the Outlands. So yeah, this is a conversion, I guess, of the original Legends of Zelda. It's completely different from what I understand anyway, so there we go. I already did try it out, so let's do it.
Go.
So yeah, I've never really played the original Legends of Zelda that much. I think you played it more than I did, so
I played quite a bit back in the day.
So let's see if any of that knowledge helps.
Oh, that's a shame. In the original, we had the sword right at the start. But...
Yeah, we just had to quit out the game, retry it because there was some issue, but there we go. Right. So.
I love the epic graphics.
Yeah, I can't remember if any of the dungeons look like this.
Yeah. No, to be fair, this is pretty much the same sort of graphic.
Okay, I didn't know if like tile sets have been remade or anything. Cool. Right, so now we have the sword, and let's continue.
Yeah, if you get to full life, then you get the beams out the sword.
Yeah, like other Zeldas.
Oh, so I hope they. Oh, that'd be nice if they brought that back.
I believe for
awesome.
Breath of the Wild, it has got that.
Oh, it's like a classic Link move that seems to have just not appeared in more recent titles.
Yeah. We'll see.
Master Sword at full strength.
Yeah, I kind of got into Link's Awakening for my first Zelda, and I guess in many ways it is like the NES one, but it's just got a much bigger scope to it. There we go, so there's that key. Zelda games have always sort of had that tradition though of like finding a key by defeating certain bosses, or...
But that's what I like about the look of Breath of the Wild, is it looks like they've sort of...
They've reinvented it.
Zelda,
but gone back to Zelda, the original NES one as well. Like we spoke about, the original cover art of the games.
Oh yeah.
Some of the artwork. Oh, not so good. I think I was on the right path though. Do you want to give this one a go?
Oh, really? Megaman?
Megaman in the Mushroom Kingdom.
The Megaman difficulty, if it is, it's going to be difficult.
I guess we'll find out.
Oh, yeah,
okay, so...
Oh, really?
Go for it, man.
Megaman difficulty.
Yeah, the Mega Man games are always renowned for being really tricky games, but...
Oh, really? That's your jump. Oh, hang on. No.
Hang on. Okay, so
why can't I jump?
Maybe you can't. Maybe that's... So there's some enemies from Mario Brothers 2. It's a bit of a shame you can't actually hit the blocks. I see. No bullet bills though.
I hate Mega Man difficulty because...
Whoa, that's a bit freaky.
There's some enemies, man!
Yeah.
Oh.
It's more all about the platforming at the minute.
Hello.
Definitely got some glitches there.
Oh. His jump's different depending on where he's standing. That's weird.
You kind of have to be a bit pixel perfect, I guess.
Oh, it's like, yeah. Oh.
Okay, so...
Now he's just tiny. Oh, that's really weird.
It seems to be a bit of a slowdown. The graphics keep glitching. I don't know if that's because it's on the NES Classic. It shouldn't be. But it is an unofficial ROM hack, I guess. Right. Okay. So we've got the bullet bills finally.
It's like no enemies. There's lots of enemies.
What's that? Baseball? No. Look like an American football.
Guessing I go down. I hope. You know, a dial.
Yeah. Okay, so you have got some other enemies that seem to walk through the pipes and the walls.
Oh, you think it's so easy?
Okay.
Then here you go. You try.
Okay, I'll give it a go. Yeah, it's a bit weird. There's a bit of a slowdown issue when you. Whoa, that is a little crazy. There you go. That's how you do it. But I guess it's quite interesting that they've turned the Mario universe into a Megaman
it's all
game.
Good. It's just the slowdown,
Yeah.
and the weird jumps.
Cool.
That you'll see what I mean. It's like they jump different heights, different times.
Yeah.
It's really weird.
I'm finding it all right. I'm not going to go down there just yet. Yeah, I could kind of see it getting a bit annoying though. And also you expect to jump on the bullet bills, don't you? But
Yeah.
you can't. Let's at least get to the end of the level.
It's a lot easier than a normal Mega Man, I can tell you that.
Well, yeah. They're very fast paced, aren't they?
Yeah, there's screens here with no enemies on it. It's like, what?
Wow. Bow wow. Can we actually kill him? I hope. No.
No, that's it.
You can squash.
Run.
I always found the bosses in the Mega Man games very difficult. So I do kind of think
It was a challenge to get to there. The worst bit was you spent hours upon hours doing a level,
Yeah.
finally getting to the boss and getting destroyed in like seconds. And you
Well-
spent all your lives to get there, and now you've got to do it all again. It's like,
Well, I'm kind of glad they've actually, made the boss battles quite, like Mega Man.
oh,
How many hits is he
fair.
going to take? Come on.
they were hard on the sake of being hard.
Wow, he takes a lot of hits. Finally. So what does that give us?
Special powers.
Okay, so we will move on to the next one now. What do you think of that one then? What did you think of that?
It's not too bad. Like, it would just be the slowdown thing.
Yeah,
If it was
still
a
quite an
result.
achievement. So,
else have we
right,
got?
we have Sonic the Hedgehog
Sonic the Hedgehog on the SNES. NES.
on the NES, and
Wow.
so we go straight to Spring Yard Zone. Oh wow, this one. He does feel a bit strange, but it's quite fluid, Come on.
What Sonic would it look like on the NES? No.
It would look like this. There we go. It's a bit strange why they went straight for a Spring Yard Zone. You would have thought they would have done Green Hill at least to start with.
Boing boing.
There we go.
Oh. Oh.
Very easy to get killed.
Yes.
And the problem is as well, you can't actually appear to jump when you're spinning like that.
Whereas normally you can. I mean, it's just not quite as responsive.
Yeah,
Quite
it
nice.
really is no
For a
Sonic the
different style
Hedgehog.
game,
But for a hack, it's not bad for
not at all.
an attempt, probably created by just the one person. Oh, right, let's. Right. those spinning spikes. You don't see them till the last second. Right. There we go. Oh man. Oh, got a ring.
Harsh.
No, I'm not even going to attempt to use that, I think, that spring. So far, so it says up.
Spring there.
Yeah. That was a bit weird.
Ooh.
It's quite a long level as well, actually.
Oh.
I think I just fluked that. What was that? I want to go and check.
Ring.
So there doesn't really appear to be any other power-ups in this game. From what I've seen anyway. Yeah, like that. That really should have made that jump. Just seems to be repeating slightly. And there you go.
Woo! You did it.
So yeah, that was Sonic the Hedgehog. Do we have a bonus stage, I wonder? Yeah, so I don't actually know how many levels there are in this game, or if it is just Spring Yard. I will have to check that out at some point. Okay, right,
Quite
we have...
fun. What do we have next?
Sonic Mario. Oh, Somario. I think I've played this one before, actually. Long time ago. So we do actually have green hill zones, so...
What is going on?
See, instantly this seemed... Oh, wow. Not off to the best to start. It did seem to control a bit better. Let's not repeat that. So again, it isn't like a complete copy of Green Hill Zone. There we go.
This time they've done like Mario in Sonic's world.
Yeah, and it's pretty bizarre. But it kind of works. That's weird. Oh, we still get to do the loop-to-loop. That was one of the things with Sonic, you know, when that game come out. It was all to do with the speed of Sonic and seeing the loops. And I think in the other games they started bringing in corkscrews and...
Yeah, Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 weren't bad, and then they just kind of went crazy.
Yeah, as sort of a 3D game, you know, they weren't so bad.
But Generations and colours weren't bad, so that's what I'm looking forward to the project. It's made by the same two.
Yeah, Sonic
So and they
Mania.
did do a good job of those ones, so I do have hope. It would be nice to play a decent 3D Sonic.
We can only hope. There we go. Yeah, this is definitely easier, which is a good thing, especially for a first level of the game.
Yeah, they've just sort of, yeah, they're just, it's quite fun to see how
And yeah,
Act 2 from you.
you go
Did
for
you-
Act
you
2.
seem
That
to
was
do
pretty
that.
quick. Yeah,
It's
that
got the
honestly,
same sort of animations, as you wonder if it's done by the same people.
quite possibly, yeah. It's quite different as well, because most other hacks, they kind of take these sprites and then just plonk them in another game, whereas this one, at least Mario seems to be created for the hack itself. How you find it?
Yeah, it's not too bad. Oh, look, invincibility, woohoo!
Oh wow,
Whoa.
that was
That was some speed.
that was quite a cool little effect actually. I'm assuming it was an effect and not a glitch.
Yeah, no, because as I was going that fast. can do. Ooh. Boing.
There you go. Yeah, you can do his spin attack as well.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, the collision seems better on this, I must admit.
And the fact you can actually bounce off the enemies as well.
Yeah, it feels more. Oh, look, can we do a boss as well? Oh,
Go for it.
This one feels more. Yeah, I like this one.
I definitely think it's probably the best one so far.
The collision's better, the controls feel better. Yeah, the way you can bounce off the enemies, it just feels more. I'm assuming they're doing it like the original 3 acts.
Yeah, I would assume so, yeah.
I couldn't do anything, I'm stuck in the
You
ball.
kind of got stuck.
Glitch number 1.
Well, that's the only glitch I think we've come across in this one.
Yeah, fair. Even in the original Sonics there were glitches because speed in the machines.
Yeah. Oh man.
Your turn.
Go for it.
Lots of enemies.
Yeah, definitely a few more enemies than the previous levels. That doesn't help either.
Yeah, they're just gone crazy with them. It's like, what?
Yeah. At least you get a bit of invincibility as well when you get hit. That's something.
It's gone kind of crazy. Like, it's like, we've given you the first couple of levels, now we're going mad.
We'll just give you the really difficult one now. That's better. Whoa. Whoops, that one up. Nice. Oh man.
Where I died.
Oh well, so that was Somario.
I enjoyed that.
I think that was the best one so far. Although I'm sure the Zelda game as well, you know, if you really got into that, would...
That's a game you want to dedicate a few hours to.
Yeah, definitely.
But it seemed quite good.
Okay, so Super Mario Brothers Unlimited. Now, I've heard this is actually a really good hack, so let's go for it. Okay. Instantly, that feels much better. After a slight bit of lag, perhaps, but can't really go too wrong with a sort of a classic Mario style, though.
Get the mushroom.
It's a Mario freestyle, isn't it? So at least they went for that rather than the original Mario Brothers style. Can we actually go down the pipes? That's different. Oh, okay. So that's how you finish the level. You go for it, man. That wasn't bad. A bit of a basic first level, but did the job.
Oh.
Probably should check those for a mushroom. No.
He wanted to say hello to me. He was...
You suck, Wayne.
I do. But how comes you get mushrooms? I don't get mushrooms.
Or if you get a bit further, fingers crossed, one will show up. There you go, I'm sure one of those are gone. There you go. Long jump there. So this looks like a game that you probably...
in as well.
Oh,
so
nice.
Cool.
I think this is definitely a game you would spend a bit of time
Yeah,
with,
this
though.
one seems alright.
Yeah.
It also controls good.
But again, I have looked this one up and it's got quite a lot of good feedback. Probably one of the best Mario hacks, well, apparently.
Yeah,
Go on the ground now.
L control's good, so... It's the thing with some of them, it's not necessarily the games are bad, it's just... They've got to get the controls right.
Well, yeah, I guess it's also down to how capable the programmer is or hacker is. So I'm sure this tile set is from Mario World.
Yeah, I was going to say, it looks like
it
is basically a very...
a mixture of all the other...
It's a bit like
Mario.
the level they've taken from Mario World that is like this. They've done it in...
I guess as well, if you're going to do a hack, you might as well do it on the best Mario on the NES, really.
Yeah, it's
Mario 3.
But it's one of the things, only for, one was amazing, but then, three in comparison.
Again, 2, considering it wasn't really a Mario game to start with.
It wasn't so bad.
Wasn't so bad, different, but Mario 3, that, that's where it
Mario
really,
3 was amazing.
it really shone.
Mario World was good.
Well, yeah, a lot of people, they can't really decide over
It's
Mario
hard. Mario
3 or Mario World.
Yeah.
Both great games, but for me, Mario World, 16-bit Mario, at that time, it was great.
Yeah.
And even the Super Mario All-Star versions, I think
See, I really
think they
like
improved them a lot.
Yoshi's Island as well.
Yeah, great,
Yoshi's
another
Island
good
I really
game.
enjoyed.
Very difficult
Except
game.
Mario when he gets hit with Yoshi in there. Help, help, help.
Yeah, I remember when I was younger playing that, and my parents would constantly moan because late at night I'd be playing it and a baby sound would be coming from my room. It would just get on their nerves.
Oh!
And so we actually get some lava now, so that's all good. So the levels...
1-5, it was...
Yeah, levels are definitely sort of changing up a bit. Just seems a bit slidey, so on small platforms like that, it's quite tricky to land perfectly. Try that once more, I think. Just be a little more careful with the jump there. There we go. Yeah, that was a bit unresponsive. But yeah, that was Super Mario Unlimited. Let's see what the next game is. Okay, the last game then, Mario Fantasy Adventure. I believe this is a hack of the original Final Fantasy game.
This is more RPG-ish than Mario-ish.
Kind of like Super Mario RPG, I guess. Oh, I see, so we can... That's weird.
Well, does that mean you can play with, like, 4 players?
I don't know. Let's just give him random
Quite
names.
interesting.
Who should we call him?
Bob.
Bob. He looks like a Bob. There. Although, strangely enough, it won't let me go down. Okay, so we've got Bob there. and I think that's just renaming. I don't quite understand what's going on there. Oh, I see. You need to put all 4 characters in. So we're just going to do them all as A's. Okay, I think that's it. So let's start. That's better. Okay, so we've got the overworld.
So yeah, it is Final Fantasy-ish, isn't it?
Yeah, we get the random battles. So let's have a. So we've got. Let's just fight. Okay, Goomba. Select all of them.
Mario, Luigi, and Toad. Random. 2
Yeah,
Luigi.
yeah. We've got a clone of Luigi. Right. Yeah, it definitely seems like a very early Final Fantasy game. Didn't really get into it till Final Fantasy VII, but so I never really played the old ones much.
Yeah, I was like that. 7 was what got me into them.
That was the first
but
mainstream.
After that, I did go back and play through the old ones. Once they, but I haven't really played one since like 9 was the last one I played.
Yeah, yeah. Well, again, a lot of the early Final Fantasy games weren't released in the UK, so even Super Mario RPG did not come to the UK. And it was quite a big thing at the time. It was a Squaresoft RPG. It was Nintendo characters. And yeah, it was a really good game, but it never comes to the UK. Graphically, it's better than this. But it's a nice attempt at, an 8-bit hack.
Although the fighting does seem to be taking quite a while.
Yeah, I was going to say, for the first, I must be doing something wrong.
No, this is just like they are dying just slowly.
Very slowly by looks of it. I can see the appeal of turn-based battles, but
I don't know. I didn't mind them for the day, but I think they've long sort of.
I think when Kingdom of Hearts, sort of mix the two, and it become more of a action type of.
That's why I've always preferred games like Zelda, where it's actual proper combat rather than. Don't get me wrong, I enjoy the Final Fantasies, but random battles and stuff can get tedious.
Oh man. Yeah, especially when you want to just get somewhere and you're continuously getting random battles.
If you're running somewhere like with Zelda and you come across an enemy,
it's real time.
I do.
You don't get taken out of the game and put into a different type of mode. Right, this really is taking quite a while. Job done.
So you get another one in like 2 seconds.
It wouldn't be Final Fantasy if that didn't happen. Right, so let's continue up. So we've got some mountains there. Let's go to the left, shall we? Another battle. Let's see what items we got. No items.
Any magic?
Magic? No. Guess we could run, but what's the fun in that?
Super Mario Run. Huh.
Very funny. Oh, we've lost the first Luigi at least.
Oh.
The others should be fine, I reckon. The HP is still pretty high up. I do kind of feel that I'm just continuously tapping the button though, just to speed up the process. Not really the type of game to play if you're in a hurry. Right, okay, so we've actually got somewhere, some kind of castle perhaps. So anyway, that was 6 hacked NES games for your NES Classic. Out of all of them, I did think Mario Fantasy Adventure was the best one. I don't know, it just felt more playable to me. The controls were, a bit more responsive. And some of the others, Somario was good as well. The others were playable, but I think I'd need to spend a bit more time with them. Anyway, if you've enjoyed the video, maybe give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks for watching.